Time to get on the news. Real talk, I'm ready, yo. Alright, turn them lights down a little bit. It's about to get real serious up in here, real talk. Now it's time to connect the dots and make sense out of all of this, because it's been way too many speculations with people saying this and people saying that. But right about now, we're going to have to get to the bottom of this, because it's a lot of shady business going on in the entertainment business, and somebody not keeping it real. Now, it's recently been reported that allegedly Lil Durk paid Quando Rondo after King Von passed away. Now, I'm not saying that he put a hit out on his homie or he had something to do with it, but it is real suspicious that you paying this man after your boy got taken out. Now nobody know where to find Quando, because he got that bag and ain't no telling where he at. He might be in Costa Rica spending up Lil Durk's money allegedly. Look at this, y'all. Quando Rondo's upcoming Atlanta show canceled after Lil Durk allegedly bought all the tables. Twitter welcomes the petty. Yo, I'm gonna get to the peanut gallery. People got their little comments of what they got to say about it, but ain't nothing petty about this. Paying this man. He bought out all the tables. I'm talking about all the chicken parmesan, the wine, the lobsters, the venue, the managers, everything. Paid for all of that. How is that being petty when you putting money in this man's pocket after your homie got taken out? Yo, we gonna talk about all this. Y'all gonna have to stay tuned, because it's gonna get real serious. So if you here for some comedy or some jokes or whatever the case is, you're going to have to take your ass to Pee-wee's Playhouse, because we don't play them games. We don't spill tea on this channel. We only spill Hennessy. And right about now, I'm about to pour a whole pint of Hennessy all over y'all areolas. But before I do that, I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that notification button, baby. Don't forget to show me some love, because all I ever do is show y'all some love. Y'all understand me? Also, we got these Scorpio t-shirts, man. We about to come out with them Sagittarius shirts. So if you're a Scorpio, now's your last chance to get it. Well, no, it ain't. It's still going to be up there, but you need to get it right now, real talk. But without further ado, let's go on and get into this news. It says here, things have been very spicy and messy following the tragic shooting death of Chicago rapper King Von. Rest in peace to King Von, y'all. Word on the internet streets is that Lil Durk is exercising extreme pettiness in response to Atlanta rapper Quando Rondo alleged involvement in a shooting incident that left Durk's friend and fellow rapper King Von dead. In an interview with DJ Academics, Von's manager explained that Von was less careful than he usually is when he approached Rondo's vehicle that fateful night and was blindsided by a member of Quando's crew. Now, I seen the video, and y'all seen the video too. And shout out to King Von's manager, but it don't seem like he being all the way truthful about the situation. Why would Von even have to approach homie when he got 100 dudes with him? Von was the only one wearing all white. The rest of the dudes was wearing all black. So when they started shooting, who you think they was aiming at? The dude wearing all white. And that's why I think it's a conspiracy going on. People trying to cover up something. Because out of all them gangsters that was around, why was Von the one throwing them blows? When he the money man and he the one making all the money, y'all supposed to be doing the dirty work for that man. You know what I'm saying? And the manager talking about, oh, we ain't know what was going on. We wasn't supposed to be there. That's a whole lot of coincidences, homie. And then you talking about Asian doll talking to ghosts. You might as well be talking to ghosts too with all them coincidences going on. You know what I'm saying? That really ain't make no sense to me. But that's Negro here nor there. We here to talk about Lil Durk paying this man the bag after King Von got taken out. Look at this, y'all. No one has heard a peep out of Quando Rondo following the incident, because he in Jamaica somewhere chilling off of Lil Durk's money. He can't say nothing because he too busy at the mall spending that Lil Durko money, man. That's why ain't nobody heard from him. Rumors are circulating that Durk bought up all the seats at Rondo's upcoming show, forcing him to cancel it as an act of revenge. Bruh, if that's the case, if that's how you do revenge, you better be looking out for your family and your friends, bro. Because if that's the fastest way to come up on the bag, I don't know who your cousin or who you related to or who you associated with, but they better watch their ass. You giving out money for people taking out your peoples. That don't make no sense to me. However, it is being considered purely fan speculation, so this could be true, it might not be true, but wherever there's smoke, there's fire, and every time you see Lil Durk, they got that smoke, and they smoking that fire. So it's a possibility that this could all be facts, and who else would buy out his show? We gonna talk about this, y'all stay tuned, man, and hit that Cash App. Since we got all these people in the building, ain't nobody hit that like button or subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that Cash App. I appreciate y'all for clicking on the video and leaving them comments, but show me some love, man. Hit them like buttons out there. I see y'all over there in the comment sections. Show me some love, man. Yo, let's get back into this news. It said, however, is being considered purely fan speculation. The show that was supposed to occur on November 28th at Shock Flow Entertainment Center. Look, they could have shocked his ass while he was flowing, and it would have been entertainment, but they ain't do that. It was all planned out. November 28th, they could have set that thing up lovely on some Malcolm X real talk, and I don't want to see no violence. I don't condone that. I don't want to see nobody else die, real talk. But this was the perfect venue to get some of that smoke. The Shock Flow Entertainment Center. He could have been up on stage flowing with them whack raps, and y'all could have shocked his ass, and it would have been entertainment for the whole crowd. Now that's a coincidence for your ass. But somebody didn't want this to take place. Somebody is protecting this man, and allegedly it's King Von that's doing it. Not King Von, but Lil Durk. Look at this though. They were supposed to get him here, but they didn't want to do that because it was put on ice because Quando's ongoing legal situations. Fans are claiming that Quando Rondo's next show is canceled because Lil Durk bought all the tickets, but it seems the show is actually canceled because of Quando's legal issue. Now they talking about he got legal issues and that's why they canceled the show. Shoot, Kodak Black just dropped the album and he in jail. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with getting no paper. The judge will let you go out there and get that bag for your lawyer. So they need to cut that out. There's plenty of rappers on the run still doing shows. Real talk. So I ain't trying to hear that. Durkio is allegedly grieving privately and has since deleted his Instagram account because of Vaughn's death. While some are taking his recent turn of events with a grain of salt, many are praising the voice crafter's level of pettiness. Allegedly, you can peep the reactions in the peanut gallery below where all these people got their speculations. But before we get into that, man, I know everybody grieved differently, but if you took out my homie, you're not getting a dime from me, man. Your show is going to be packed. And who's to say anybody was even going to go to that show because of the pandemic, first of all. Second of all, this dude just was involved in a high-profile killing. Who trying to go to his show and get killed? Now, I know it's a lot of ignorant people out there that, like stuff like that. But that ain't me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people wasn't even trying to show up to the event unless they was trying to get some smoke. You know what I'm saying? So why put this man into position to where he ain't even got to work for his money and now don't nobody know where he at? Real talk. Look at this, y'all. Kyra said this Igga jerk deleted his IG the same day Vaughn passed and started making moves. No internet. She don't know that. We don't know that. But, she wanted to be involved. Lil Durk reportedly bought out every table at Quando Rondo's next show in Atlanta, y'all. They talking about real G's moving silence like lasagna. Durk can't even get a whack. Who y'all reporting his every move? Look, how you gonna get somebody whack when you cancel their shows because you paid them a bag? That's the silliest thing. Yo, something's up with this situation. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section because it's not looking too good and it's not looking right. Lil Durk, you gonna have to come out. Now, I know you ain't saying nothing. You done deleted your Instagram or your Twitter, and I salute that. But people out here talking about you paying this man money and it's looking real suspicious, man. So Lil Durk, you gonna have to voice your opinion about all these allegations and speculations that's going on the internet, because it got you looking like you ain't keeping it G. And Quando Rondo, you gonna have to say something. I mean something, because this man ain't no longer here. Now, I'm gonna talk about some more stuff in another video, but I'm gonna say this before I get out of here, yo. Self-defense is self-defense. If you run up on me, and you got 50 dudes with you, and I got that hammer, what's the point in having a pistol, you know? If I'm getting beat up or rolled on and it's more dudes coming, look, man, whoever got that shotty, you with me for a reason. Somebody better bust that thing to get these dudes up off me. Now, R.I.P. to King Vaughn and everything, but self-defense is self-defense, especially in Georgia, you know. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Also, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. And for all the people out there watching, I got a little bit more news I want to give to y'all. All y'all got to do is stay tuned, because it gets more fishy. Now, back in the day, when I was younger, I was in the streets like that. And I know my homies would have did anything to help me. When I got beat up for my lunch money, my boys was there to handle them businesses for me. This man, King Vaughn, passed away, R.I.P., and his manager is on YouTube telling all these sketchy stories. I feel like, man, just keep it real. If y'all pulled up to the club looking for that smoke, and y'all was waiting until y'all seen homie, and y'all rushed him, just go ahead and say that. But his manager talking like, oh, we ain't even know he was gonna be there. We wasn't even supposed to be there. It was a coincidence. We wasn't in the club because King Vaughn was acting funny that night. He ain't want to go in the club. He was chilling in the whip. He ain't want to get out. Why would you pull up to the club just to sit in the whip? And then when this dude pop up out of nowhere talking about Vaughn bumped into homie, he just so happened to walk into him. He didn't even know he was there. Just he walking looking for him, bumped into him, and then got to swinging on him. To me, now the way I see it, they was sitting in the car waiting for homie to get out of his car. They was parked right next to his vehicle. All black, tinted out, parked next to his vehicle, looking over there like, okay, wait till he get out. Soon as Quan hopped out, Joshua and Vaughn hopped out. Walked over there and his crew followed. Now, if you the manager, right, and you managing these artists, you supposed to be the one to make sure stuff like this don't happen. But it seemed like, to me, y'all, this just speculations and allegations. It seems like to me that his manager was in on it too. And that's why he caught one of them bullets as well, because they was trying to get him up off of homie too. And that's not a good move for you to be a manager. You supposed to be mentoring and keeping these dudes out of trouble. But you over there all in the midst of it. Now Vaughn ain't here and people looking at you like you responsible, and you got to make the story seem like, oh, I ain't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's Negro here nor there. I'm about to bust out this news for y'all, and I'm going to need y'all to pay attention, because I was going to get out of here. But the truth of the matter is, my chicken ain't done in the oven. So y'all just stay tuned. I'm over here whipping up this batch for y'all, and then we gonna keep it moving on to something else. Now, them venues be costing a whole lot of money. And if your boy Lil Durk paid this man, paid for the venue, I'm talking about all of the seats, the manager, the sound man, the DJ, Quando Rondo's entourage, the owner of the venue, that's a lot of bread to be paying somebody for what? So he don't have to do no show and don't nobody have to put no hands on him? Now, hypothetically speaking, if this all was a setup, you could easily see how it was set up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look at this, man. They saying that, look at this. King Vaughn's manager says rapper owned all his royalties and his kids and family will be taken care of. Now, that's a beautiful thing. You know, all of his royalties, all of his masters, but he ain't put out no album yet. So royalties over what? and the album ain't sell yet, it ain't been put out yet, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell like hotcakes. But that's where the shady business come involved. It seemed like a lot of rappers pass away right after they album or before they album come out. This is the same thing with Biggie, XXX Tentacion, Tupac. So many rappers meet their demise before that album drop, and then the people that's running the label split up that pie and put out a whole bunch of I'm Missing You records and put out remixes and stuff for over 20 years and really get that bag. And allegedly, well, not even allegedly, it's well known that King Von was signed to Lil Durk. So when this album dropped and Lil Durk is the CEO, he definitely gonna get that bag. Now, I'm not saying that Durk had anything to do with it, but if you paying to get this man out of sticky situations, I just don't understand. Because let's just say, and I'm not putting this on nobody, because I know this some real street stuff and this ain't nothing to joke with, but I'm just hypothetically speaking with allegations and all that. Matter of fact, right now, I'm doing that girly gossiping and spilling tea. This ain't even no Henny right now. Just some straight up tea with extra sugar in it. But let's just say hypothetically, Lil Durk, had something to do with it, which he didn't, but let's say he had something to do with it. How you gonna pay that man for that? How you gonna pay everybody for the situation? You just can't straight up give him a bag and keep it moving, because people gonna look at that real funny style. So how about you just buy out his whole venue? But that's Negro here nor there. Let's get back to what's going on with King Von and his whole situation, because he gonna be all right and his family gonna be all right. Look at this, y'all. King Von's business was handled properly before his ultimate demise. During a recent interview with DJ Academics, Von manager Track explained that the Chicago native only had project obligations to Empire and wasn't signed to a record label. The 26-year-old also hadn't sold any of his publishing and owned all of his royalties at the time of his death. He owns all of his masters. Hold on, what masters? If you ain't signed to no record label. Shit, I got albums and stuff on SoundCloud, but I ain't got no masters. Anybody that's making music got their masters in that case. That don't mean it's going to be sold properly and the business is going to be taken care of properly. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just because you got a demo in your back pocket don't mean you going to be straight for life. Yo, look at this, y'all. Say he owned all his masters. He wasn't an artist that sold publishing, so everything belongs to him, Track explained. It's a blessing from God because his kids and family will be good for the rest of their life. Okay, homie, I get what you saying and everything, and that's beautiful, but you talking about they gonna be straight forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? And I'm not trying to be negative about this situation because I want his family to be straight forever. But when people be talking out the side of their mouth and trying to cover their tracks and make it seem like, oh, everything is all good and everything is all right and ain't nothing wrong and everybody gonna be straight as far as the money go. First of all, we don't need to know what his financial situation is. You the manager, you supposed to be managing that. But it seemed like you managing to cover your own ass by telling all these stories and speaking on this man, and he ain't no longer here. And everything you say is working out in your favor to make it seem like you the good guy and you ain't have nothing. You just can't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like to me. It could be more shadier than what it's coming out to be. You know what I'm saying? But I got some more news for y'all. Yo, hit that Cash App because I'm really risking my life for these documentations. There's some dude in Chicago right now sipping lean, smoking weed with his eyes rolling in the back of his head, pissed off at what I'm saying. But I'm just speaking my mind, people, and you gonna be able to, speak yours too in the comment section. But as of right now, I'm trying to sort this all out because ain't nothing making sense with this situation, yo. The manager said that King Von wasn't able to carry a firearm. He wasn't able to carry no pistol because he was on probation or whatever the case is. So Why would y'all even let him go out there and be in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? Now, Quando Rondo ain't had no pistol, but his man's dead, and his boy is the one that fired the shots. So Quando Rondo is in the clear. So how come one of y'all ain't do it? Now, I understand King Von was a real street dude, and he felt like he ain't need nobody to do nothing for him, and he was gonna hold it down on his own. But everybody on the internet praising him, like, oh, Vaughn, he a real one, he a real one. I understand that, but Vaughn is no longer here with us. So what y'all gonna do out there in the streets? Y'all about to, that's what Dave Chappelle said, when keeping it real goes wrong, man. And this is a prime example of that. Now, I hate to be speaking on this man because he no longer here, but for the people out there that's still alive, and y'all thinking that his behavior was cool, and y'all giving him all the props in the world for walking up on some dudes with some guns and beating up on them, y'all gonna have to figure out a way to live y'all life differently, because enough is enough. Now, video appears to show King Von altercations moments before the shooting. A new video just surfaced, y'all, right now. It just came out that shed more light on the events that led up to King Von's passing, R.I.P. Shortly after the rapper was killed in Atlanta last week, reports began circulating that King Von was involved in the physical altercation with Quando Rondo. Y'all know that right before he was fatally shot. Surveillance video reportedly showed King Von and Quando in a hookah lounge parking lot along with their prospective crews. At one point during the video, a man identified as King Von approached another man and begins punching before the scuffle moves out of the frame. The video doesn't show any of the parties firing shots, but seconds after the fight breaks out, we see the crowd in the parking lot begin to scramble. The footage has been met with speculation, with many questioning if the men in the video are in fact King Von and Quando. Okay, we already know that was Von and Quando in the video. Now, I would play it for y'all, but I know it's a lot of little kids to be watching my videos and they ain't even got no business watching these things, yo. So I'm gonna do the play-by-play for y'all, and y'all gonna be able to put y'all little touch on it, you know what I'm saying? Now, matter of fact, let me quit being a bit, let me just rock this out for y'all real quick, man. So I'm over here being a bitch, yo. Shout out to DJ Academics, man. Oh, let me press mute on his voice because y'all thought I was annoying. He's super annoying. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna go blow by blow, touch by touch of what was happening, yo. Goddamn, get this out the way. Yo, now you see King Von right here walking up on Quando Rondo. Now he in the white whip. He real noticeable, right? King Von them parked right over here looking over. They standing in front of the truck. King Von inside the truck, so these dudes don't even know that's his crew or whatever. Soon as he get out, come over and start punching him in his face. Yo, that's the type of behavior that needs to stop. Now, what happened, and the past is the past, and we gotta move on. But with Lil Durk dropping bags all of a sudden, it just looked real fishy to me. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. Y'all gonna have to hit that like button and tell me how y'all feel about it, man. Because I done spoke my piece, and I don't want to keep talking about this because it's like dragging a dead horse. Now, people gonna get mad at me and say I'm clout chasing, but the truth of the matter is everybody in this situation that's not trying to resolve the issue for Black America is clout chasing. All these people that's perpetrating this stuff, trying to get these dudes to take each other out, is clout chasing. What I'm trying to do here is figure out how come nobody in this man camp is trying to figure out a way to stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to impress me when one of these Chicago rappers come out and say we need to do something about this. King Von passed away. We need to stop the violence. But all I see is a bunch of people looking for more violence. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of vampires and y'all bloodthirsty. And trust me, King Von, if he would have lived to be a little older, I'm pretty sure he would have changed his life around. And Quando Rondo, last time I heard, he was in church somewhere right now. So he coming out with a Christian album. Most likely he trying to change his life around right now. Because that little boy ain't want that smoke. He from Augusta or something like that. He ain't even from Atlanta for real, for real. Matter of fact, let me Google this guy right fast. Because y'all picking on Quando Rondo like he not just some new dark-skinned dude in the rap game with a big mouth. Of course he was gonna get a record deal with a mouth like that. Put his ass on the McDonald's bag, put him on some Lunchables smiling like that. Next thing you know, he gonna be Uncle Remus if he lived long enough to see it, man. Word up. Yo, look at this man's background. His name is Tyquan Terrell Bowman. Look, Tyquan ain't never hurt nobody. He was born in 1999. Better known as Quando Rondo. He's an American rapper, a singer, and a songwriter. He is signed to Never Broke Again in Atlantic Records. Hold on, pause this, yo. Wait a minute. NBA Youngboy is his boss? Hold on. Wait a minute. He signed to NBA Youngboy, y'all? And wasn't Quando and NBA Youngboy had some beef and they was messing around with Asian Doll? Yo, I'm gonna say that for another video. Because another thing his manager said was, oh, Asian Doll ain't have nothing to do with it. You know, King Von ain't go out like that for no female. I understand they trying to save face and carry on this man's legacy because they don't want to make it seem like, oh, he lost his life over a female. Don't nobody, especially a sleazy, cheesy female like that. I can understand why his manager and everybody talking like, oh, King Von, it wasn't even about that chick. But the truth of the matter is, and I hate to say this, man, but this just the way I feel about it. You know, this my speculations, you know. But the thing about it is, right, if it ain't had nothing to do with no female, then what did it really have something to do with? She was messing with homie Vaughn. Then she was in the studio with Quando Rondo, NBA Youngboy, and all them dudes, and wasn't even thinking about Vaughn. She was doing her thing. So you think she went to the studio with them dudes, and they ain't get her liquored up and smoked up? Now, I ain't speaking for Shorty, and she a Nubian black queen. She very black, and she beautiful. So I ain't trying to, you know, put nothing on her or nothing. But it's a possibility, allegedly, that it has something to do with it, y'all. But that's Negro here nor there. We're going to save that for a whole nother video. But this is the point I wanted to get at, because y'all making it seem like Quando Rondo is some killer. If you take 5 or 6 punches to the face and all you do is fall backwards, you ain't no killer like that. Now, I understand your boy King Von was built up like the Predator, and he had the dreadlocks, and he was big and cocky as hell, and he got to put them beats on Quando. But Mr. Rondo ain't want them problems. Real talk. That's like LeBron James beating up on Rajon Rondo. He did not want that smoke whatsoever. Look at this, y'all. Quando was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia. Now, shout out to Savannah, Georgia. But all I know that's gangster that come out of Savannah, Georgia is them hard-ass pecans before they get cracked. You know, if you're a fan of walnuts and cashews and all that, then you go to Savannah, Georgia to get that smoke with some seasoned salt, or they gonna boil them peanuts or whatever, however you want to do it, smoke, whatever. And they got it for you in Savannah, Georgia. Besides that, now it's gangsters everywhere. You know, it's street dudes everywhere, but come on, yeah. Quando Rondo was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia. He showed early interest in music as a child. Yeah, because his Uncle Remus used to be playing them banjos on the porch and all that. Grandmama in the choir baking them sweet potato pies and all that. You know what I'm saying? Raised up in the church, Kirk Franklin fans. Talking about he showed interest in music as a child. Hell yeah, he from Savannah, Georgia. Billie Jean and all that shit. Michael Jackson used to go down there and do his thing. Allegedly. Yo, check this out. He spent time in the juvenile detention centers and was mostly recently released in October 2017. At the time, he decided to pursue music full time. His stage name is a play on his nickname, Quando. He is also a fan of the basketball player Rajon Rondo. He grew up listening to Keith Chief, Soul Collective. Come on now. Is she serious? I thought it was just a coincidence. But this idiot really named himself after Rajon. Somebody smack him. Matter of fact, give him a bag so I can smack his ass, little Durk. Since you want to give him some money. Matter of fact, give me the money. This dude named Rondo. And then he put the Quando in front of the Rondo. And y'all think he out here busting pistols and all that? Leave that little boy alone, man. God damn, an NBA young boy signed his cheesy ass. And y'all think he gangster too? Now, I ain't trying to get myself in no trouble or nothing like that. But, that's corny. I don't even want to read his Wikipedia no more. He got me disgusted. Yo, we about to get out of here in a few minutes, but while I'm still here, man, I gotta bust this down for y'all. Cause people talking about Quando Rondo was dead. With a name like that, he would have been all in the obituary. They would have had him on the front page of Quando Rondo. It would have been in Mexican news with a name like that. El Spaniol and French. Front page just so they can say his dumbass name and giggle. Talking about Quando Rondo dead. How you gonna kill a dude named Quando Rondo? He sound like he can dodge bullets. Forget rapping, he need to be in the next Matrix movie with that stupid ass name, yo. But that's Negro here nor there. It says no, Quando Rondo is not dead. That's fake news. Article says rapper was shot. They talking about his fake news and everything. Following the death of rapper King Von last week, Quando Rondo has been a hot topic of conversation on social media. Speculation suggests that he was present at the shooting, and videos are saying blah blah blah. Look at his body. Is he serious, man? Look at his feet. He built up like Gumby with some big ass shoes on, y'all. He look like he hurting. Somebody get him some Advil. Yeah, smoke that weed, man. Take some of that pain off your body. Look like he need a specialist in everything, man. Forget special ed. He need a special life. God damn. Why his feet look like, yo, his feet bigger than his whole body, man. Yo, King Von, rest in peace. But you better be lucky he ain't kick you, dog. Cause that probably would have been worse, the big ass feet. God damn, call him Flintstone Rondo. God damn, Quando Pebble. Looking like Barney Rubble with them goddamn big ass feet, yo. Hold on, he got more pictures? Yo, I might have to go to this dude Instagram, y'all. Hold on, y'all. This dude looks sickly. Yo, why he look like the damn painting on the wall? He an abstract looking motherfucker, man. Look just like the paint. Is that a mirror or is that a painting? Ugly and abstract. Forget crunchy black. This dude look like cringy black. I ain't never seen nobody look that retarded. Quando Rondo Terrell Bowman, better known by Quando Rondo, is American rapper and singer. The 21-year-olds from Georgia first came famous after he released Remember featuring Lil Baby. He signed and never broke again in Atlanta. Look at his face. Yo, you couldn't be my father. Sweetheart, I know you be having nightmares. She looking the other way like, Lord, somebody help me. He a killer clown, y'all. It Part 3. Shit, forget Tales from the Hood. It in the Ghetto. Look at his face. Why would you want to punch somebody like that? Real talk. I wouldn't want my hand nowhere near his face. You damn right he don't want no smoke. His death hoax with it. Yo, this dude making me sick to my stomach, yo. Y'all gonna have to let me know in them comment sections what y'all think about all this. Because this is serious business. If you a fan of this man, then continue to be a fan and listen to his music. I'm not telling y'all not to be a fan of Quando Rondo. But at the same time, y'all be lending y'all ears to these rappers that ain't talking about nothing. So what do that say about you when you a fan of somebody that ain't got nothing to say? That's like going to somebody's church and you know he's a weirdo. You know, you sitting up in their church and you done heard all the stories, all the rumors, and you still in their congregation. I just don't understand how y'all can be fans of some of these people. Now, I ain't no hater, but I'm just being real. But that's Negro here, no there. R.I.P. King Von. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here, man. Yo, hit that Cash App, show your boy some love. I appreciate everybody that watched and hit that like button. So much love for y'all. But let me get out of here, yo. Hey, yo, Reggie.
What up, Blaze?
Yo, cut this off, man. It's time to go handle